Hi everyone! Ang daming messages na nakuha ko regarding my nursing, so I decided to do a vlog based on the questions that you guys asked me. Had to do with new grad nurses. Naalala ko din, when I was a new grad nurse, so parang this is my way of giving back to all the nurses out there. So, team nurse. My biggest tip that I can give you about NCLEX is just keep in mind, all they want to know is that you're going to be safe and you're not going to kill a patient. In terms of studying for it, whether you're taking it right out of graduation or you've kind of taken a break and now you're trying to get back into it, if you are retaking the test, these are just my tips. And this is what I did in order for me to pass. Practice, 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 meaning really get in that book and just start doing questions. When I was preparing for it, I would do 50 questions, 75, without a doubt. So the first thing I would do is I'd wake up, have my breakfast, and then as soon as I had my breakfast, I would do 10 questions. And it didn't matter what the subject was, I would just do 10 questions as soon as I woke up. And then after that, I would review it, and then I'd go about my day, study, and then probably around lunchtime, I would then do 75 questions. And then based on the 75 questions, that's when I kind of figured out where I needed to pay more attention to so I can study in that area. And the reason why I did the 10 questions in the morning and 75 questions in the afternoon was because I was preparing myself to be in the mindset when I actually take the NCLEX. All I have to say is do not limit yourself. Apply everywhere. Literally apply everywhere. I know we're the type of people where we're like, this is the one place that I want to work at. This is it. A lot of new nurses, I feel, kind of only apply in one place, kind of banking on it being the it place that they want to work at. And it's true, like you should have a dream job, but I think just don't limit yourself. So make sure you apply everywhere. And then from there, once you've done your interviews, then you can actually make a choice and figure out like, where do you fit best? Now in terms of the interview, you're a new grad, don't wear scrubs. I've interviewed so many people and I really don't mind when people wear scrubs, but if you're a new grad, I think there's just something about it that's very it's more of like a school-like feel, so I would definitely wear a suit. And then just prepare for questions, like look up a list of questions and just kind of run through it so that you feel more confident and kind of calm about it. I can't stress this enough, but where you start is where you end up, meaning please be picky. As eager and as desperate as you are as a new grad, just keep in mind, you're allowed to be picky too. So don't just take anything, make sure it's a place that you can grow. The number one thing that I remember as a new grad that like really freaked me out more than anything, more than taking care of the patient, was night shift. I remember freaking out about night shift, thinking, how am I gonna stay up all night? How am I gonna survive 12 and a half hours of being awake, taking care of another human being? Caffeine? Figure out caffeine. Are you sensitive to caffeine? Do you need caffeine to stay up? It's important for you to stay up, but it's also important for you to sleep. So if you're drinking caffeine and you're wired on caffeine, by the time you're done with your shift, there's no way you're gonna go home and you're gonna be able to sleep. And then that's when, all the nurses have their tricks on how to sleep. They take over-the-counter type of medications so they can sleep and be ready for the next day or night. My cutoff is 11. I could still stay up at night and feel the energy that I need. And at the same time, when my shift is over, I can go home and sleep. This is Jewpinay. Peace, peace, kapayapaan.